Hey everyone, and welcome back to So Blessed by Jess. And in today's episode, we're finishing this quilt. Isn't it a beauty? I am loving it. So September is birthday month, and I decided instead of starting a new project, we're just gonna button up some projects. So here's one of them, and I've already started my upper left-hand quadrant with it, and I'm putting it together on point. So this will be the next row that I need to work on. How we're doing it is I'm taking these 6.5 inch blocks, and I have taken a 7.5 inch square, cut it diagonally, and we are going to, I don't know if I sewed any together. No, I didn't. Okay. And we are going to sew the triangles on here, and I'll show it to you, to create like my border effect so I can put them inside my block. So this will go back here, and then my triangles will come out here. So to start giving me a border, and I am going to put another border around the outside when I get done. Then I took 1.5 inch strips that are 12.5 by 1.5, so that I could create my little sashing in between my blocks. And then I cut out 1.5 inch cornerstones, and you'll see them. They'll go right here where the intersections are, all the way out to this outside. But I've started sewing these together, so we can just add the sashing to the row and then add the next row on and so forth. You guys, I'm so excited about this. Yes, I am. It just feels so good to finish and button things up. So this is the first project that we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna kind of take pictures as I go. The first thing I'm gonna start out is put all of these together. The triangles onto the 6.5 inch blocks, and then work on some sashing, because I know I'm going to need to cut out some more sashing. And yeah, so by the end of this video, we will have a new quilt ready to go on the long arm, and I'm ready to put it up there. So when we're probably just gonna do straight line quilting, because that's the only thing I know how to do, and I'm so nervous about doing anything else. I'm really hoping that when I go to Road to California this year, I'm actually looking into participating in a class, long arming class, for just more improv, since I do not have a computerized machine over there. So, I mean, I do have a ruler base. I'd love to get some rulers someday and learn that art. So I guess we'll just see how it rolls and what I pick up on and work on and are successful at later on in life. Okay, so in this video, I'll take a couple pictures and as we're going through so that you can see it coming to life. And then we'll talk about it at the end. So I already have all my rows sashed up, so all I gotta do is just put this inner piece on. Yeah, and then I gotta figure out what size border. It's probably gonna be like a 4-inch border around the whole outside. I could see that. Yeah, and it's a good throw size quilt, and then we'll give you some dimensions, because you can also make this, like I'll give you all the cutting instructions for like, I won't do these blocks, but but I can tell you like how big these blocks were, all the cuttings, so that if you wanted to make your own on point quilt and you had your blocks ready, you could go ahead and just use the same layout as I. All right, let's get going. All right, you guys, I'm so excited that it's finally done. Oh, it looks so pretty. I love it. Oh, I can't wait to make it all snuggly nice. One thing I did was I left the corners off. And you can see that when you look back at the video. But I'm purposely leaving the corners off. So it's technically an 8-sided quilt. If you really want to play with it. Absolutely. So, here's the Morse code quilt. I am in the process of putting the backing up, which I just have, it's a Kim Deal backing, followed by, with some of this green. And that's going to be the backing for this quilt. I've kind of had to piecemeal some stuff together. And I am thinking about, because I want to do a hatch mark. And so when I set it up on the machine, I'm going to set it up where the corners at the top, and then it just flows down. So you'll have to see that when I get there. But I am excited. You guys, 2 projects done today. The Morse code quilt got finished in the Williams Live. And then I did this quilt before Williams Live today. So, wow, amazing, amazing. So thank you so much for following along. Thank you for hanging out. You guys, Wednesday night, come see me and William on his show. And there's wonderful people that flow in and out of the chat, and that flow in and out of the show too. And yeah, so yeah, come hang out with us. It'd be so much fun. So until our next short or video, and I'll leave his information below so you can go check him out. Yeah, all right. Have a great night. We'll talk to you later.